Hey folks, I'm Cantu, and I've got some really great stuff here to show you. We're in this house in Royal Oak, Michigan, and what Michael does for his program is really, really incredible. We're looking at renovating some homes and also adding on square feet, which is a lot of fix and flip companies really don't do. Michael gets the zoning approved, comes in, is going to really transform this place into a really hip environment. Now, this house is actually pretty old, but if you can take a look with me around here, it's you can see the living room is it is limited. It's very small, but on the flip side, Michael's actually going to take this wall out right here, and it's going to reveal a really dramatic staircase, which is really, really cool. And I was also informed that this wall's coming out too, and that's exciting because let me show you what this on the other side of this wall. If you come this way, there's a room, which is right here. This will be an extension of that room, and as you can see, it's going to be a pretty amazing environment. One big room, but the room doesn't just stop here in this bedroom. It's actually going to knock this wall out, and we're actually going to be on this side, and this will be the dining room. But it gets even better than that because we're actually going to knock this wall out too, and this is actually going to go out 15 feet. Now if you can get a close-up of the driveway out there, where it's going to go, we're actually going to take this room all the way out. So you see it having this big L-shaped room with a dining room and a really fantastic living environment. So those are just some of the things that we're going to do with this property, and it's really exciting because if you follow our website and actually some of our press releases, we're looking at getting investors up to a 14% ROI, which is really, really exciting. And you're going to want to call this number right here to get some more information and get on our email list as well. Now, I got some more things to show you. I think Michael is out in the back. He's going to show you what the kitchen's going to look like, and stay tuned for that.
Okay, so here we are in the backyard, and the lot on this home is it's 45 by 150. It's not a real wide lot, but the way we're going to design this, we're going to put the new two-car garage. We're going to tuck that in the back corner. Then that'll be kind of nice here. You come up the driveway, we'll have a brand new two-car. And then here on the back of the house here, you can see this is where we're going to be pulling out the square footage. We're going to come out straight from here. We're going to come out 15 feet. And we're going to put a new crawl space in here. This tree is going to be coming out. One thing that's really important when you're doing crawl spaces is we're going to make sure we dig down deep enough, and then we're going to pour a nice concrete floor down there. You just use a little P-mix. You put like a 2-inch base down there, and then that way they can use it for storage. We'll put lights down there. A lot of people when they're building or doing these renovations, they put these additions on, and they do a crawl space, they just leave it dirt and they'll put plastic down. That's not a good way to go. Spend a couple bucks, put cement down there, and then it's nice and clean and it keeps the moisture down. That's the main thing, because a crawl space will always have a lot of moisture in it unless you do that. So that's the tip of the day on crawl spaces. And then once we come out the back here, we're going to have a nice deck that we're building, and it's going to have it's going to be open to the back here. We'll have a nice gas fire or gas barbecue, and we dress them all up nice. Then other than that, we do have professionals that come in. We have a professional landscaper, I have a professional decorator that works with us to get these homes in a state where they're show ready. Everything is done 100%. They're all furnished, decorated, everything's done. So when you walk into my homes, they're all completely ready to go. And that's the key. One thing, when you're doing projects and you want to get the biggest bang for your buck, you want to sound quick. That's where a lot of guys miss the boat. They don't want to spend the extra money, get a decorator. They don't want to furnish them. They don't want to maybe put like a barbecue or a nice patio set. That's the key. You got to do that stuff. You got to dress them up. It's just like selling a car. You got to clean it up pretty and get it ready for sale. So that's the key that we do with the houses.
Okay, folks, so you saw the house, and that's pretty exciting. I mean, we're actually adding on square footage, and we're in wonderful Royal Oak, which is really, really cool. Very, very cool and upcoming town. There's some really great things here for families, very art and culture oriented. There's theaters, there's shops, there's a great school system, and this is a really great investment property for you to consider because this is really one of the hot zones of the state, really. Oakland County is one of the richest states really anywhere, and now you're right in the heart and center of what's happening. So this house is going to go through some amazing transformations. And what are your thoughts on Royal Oak? Why did you pick Royal Oak to build in?
Yeah, actually, Royal Oak's just a great area. I think they have the most dogs per capita in this area.
As we saw downstairs, folks.
But everybody seems to have a dog here. But it's very family oriented. Great school system. Downtown's really nice. So
they got a farmers market too.
Yeah, have great restaurants, great markets. So it's very nice. It's young and old. There's a great mix of people that are living here. So, and the other thing is in terms of values, Royal Oak has been one of the good areas that has held its value, even though we're in all this mess that we're in. Mm-hmm. So it's just a great area to invest in.
It's a very, as you can see, the neighborhood's a very cool place. It's very mellow, very not too noisy, which is nice. Yeah. Very friendly climate, very nice. Crime's not too bad. Yeah. But I'm serious. It really is a nice part of living in the Royal Oak because you're actually really close to all the cultural things that make Metro Detroit really great. You're not too far from Metro Detroit. Actually, Detroit itself. You got the Fox Theater. You got Comerica Park. So you're kind of you're in the city, but you're really kind of in the suburbs too. And so when it's quiet time, this is kind of like, I think what's really cool about the way you're going to do it is that this home will be kind of like a vacation spot in a suburban environment because you get that really cool back barbecue coming in, and the kitchen's going to be extended, and it's a really great value for the price. So it's going to be really appetizing for an investor.
Yeah, and we did extensive research on the area, and there's typically the home that we walk through is kind of the typical house. So there's just a need for the upgrading. It's the houses are getting older, and there's a lot of houses that did go back to foreclosure, and those houses are great candidates that they just need fixing up. So by adding the square footage onto them, it just makes them a little bit more livable. And there's certain things that these houses were built back in the day, back in the 40s and 50s, and they just didn't really think of all these amenities that we're spoiled with today. Mm-hmm. And these are the things that there's these buyers are demanding. They want the main floor laundry. They want the granite. They want the master.
Absolutely.
So basically, we're getting these houses up to date with the times.
It's Royal Oak 2.0, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So if you want to check out more properties like this, or if you're interested in this one, contact us at this website address, and we've also got a phone number here for you. And Michael is the expert in Metro Detroit. He actually finds these properties for you and gets them ready for the investment level. So if you're a serious investor, do give us a call.